Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Cyber Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, June the 9th, 2020. And of course, last Tuesday we had Blackout Tuesday, which was the reason I could not post. But I did share some tips for people who want to go out and protest or who have been protesting about how you can protect your privacy and be secured whenever you go out. So I posted on my story, but at the end of this video, I'm going to give like a little recap. For those of you who missed it, you can catch it right here, right now on this video. But before I jump in today's topic, I want to just say support Black businesses. Not only am I asking you guys to continue supporting my business to be secured, but if I ever post anything to my story or just share anything on my page, please contact them, visit the links in their bios, just visit their profiles and see what kind of services they provide, because it's very important that we support each other and constantly uplift each other, because you never know who's an entrepreneur that is looking for some motivation or just some support. All it takes is one person. Then from there, they can build up their followers. With that being said, shout out to Red House of Socks, my bro. This is his business. This is his brand. You can follow him on Instagram at Red House of Socks LLC. And I'm going to post this on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to include his Instagram. Shout out to @JustAmpsArt. Shout out to everyone. I can't think of different businesses off the top of my head right now, but there's a lot of people who have businesses that I follow, and they're really trying to prosper this year, because remember, this year is about prosperity. Just keep praying, keep having faith, and always lean on your family and friends for support and just some advice. There's been a lot of people protesting for the past couple of weeks, and I've been seeing on my Twitter timeline that people who were protesting, they went and got tested, and they tested negative for coronavirus. So I'm not sure if the coronavirus is now dying down. They did say it was supposed to be a second wave, but I guess we'll just have to see. Now, when I go over to my Twitter page, 2 days ago, somebody on Twitter, they posted that now that curfew is lifted, it's a good time to discuss reverse warrants. What's a reverse warrant, you may ask? Basically, if you are in the vicinity of a suspected crime, the police can issue a warrant for your arrest. They geolocate you by using your cell phone data. So this is the reason why I dropped those tips for you guys on my Instagram story, is for to keep you guys safe, because with technology, cell phones, if the police was in an area and there was a looting situation or just something that broke out and people got arrested and you were in that area, they can issue a warrant for your arrest. People are saying this can't be right. But even if you didn't do anything wrong, you didn't commit a criminal act, then they can still have a warrant out just for you being around. And I know some people may say that that isn't right, that can't be legal, but actually it is legal. It's legal to use our cell phone data, and it shows you where we were in a specific area of a specific crime that was committed. This is important because thousands of people, they've been going to the streets to protest. And so I just want you guys to know that if this situation does come about, don't be alarmed. I'm just here to share this information with you guys. I'm hoping and praying that they don't do reverse warrants, because I don't feel like this will even be the time for police officers to be issuing warrants when we're kind of in a battle against police officers and the whole system as of now. So this would just add more gasoline to the fire. So like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I'm going to go ahead and reiterate those tips that I dropped the other day on my Instagram story in case you guys missed it. The title of this article is How to Protest Without Sacrificing Your Digital Privacy. And this article is highlighting how to keep your digital devices and accounts safe while you exercise your right to protest. The first thing that this article talks about is bringing a clean phone. The reason behind the first tip is because of cell site stimulators, or what they call it as stingrays, crossbows, and IMSI catchers. They can basically record your phone's geolocation, your phone number, your text messages, your phone calls. And I just finished talking about how police officers can issue reverse warrants. So this is very important for you guys to know in case you want to go ahead and bring your main cell phone. So if you or a friend of yours is organizing a way for you guys to meet up and go out and protest, then I would suggest you go ahead and buy a little throwaway flip phone or an Android for $100 or less. SMS text messages is the easiest way for police officers to go ahead and intercept whatever you guys are communicating back and forth. So if you think that your text messages or your phone calls are going to be protected and private, think again. They have a lot of devices out there that they can use in order to intercept this data. The second thing that you can do is not bring a cell phone at all. So if you don't want to bring a cell phone, or if you don't want to go out and buy a secondary cell phone to go and protest with, then you can just leave your phone in your car or just leave it at home. If you're going with a group of friends, this may be the best way to go, so you guys can just stay close by each other and meet up whenever the protest is over. So as far as encryption, if I was to press the lock button on my phone is now encrypted. You can't get in unless you input my password, or if I put my fingerprint to my home button. Now, as far as biometrics, do not leave your face ID on in order to unlock your phone, or leave your fingerprint enabled. And I say this because police officers can utilize and take advantage of that if you ever get arrested. And they can make you unlock your cell phone. Just by you looking at your phone, it's going to unlock. They can easily have access to your data, who you've been in contact with, and so forth. But if you disable that and you just put a regular password, such as a numeric password or an alphabet password, then they cannot force you to unlock your phone. Last but not least, my favorite tip: consider turning off your location services on your phone. I cannot preach this enough, especially if you're using it on Facebook and Snapchat, because Snapchat now has maps, and people can go into your map and they can know where you are at all times. Other than me having to be secure, I would have been deleted Facebook years ago. That's the last thing I want to talk about. If you don't want people to know where you are, or you don't want the police to know your geolocation, turn off your location services. They still can know your location, police officers, because they use all kinds of technology. But these are the tips that I dropped the other day. So if you guys missed it, here it is now. I'm going to post this video on my YouTube channel, and of course I'm going to post it on my Instagram channel. But if you guys ever have any questions, concerns, any information that you want to share with me, I'm going to include my email in my description box below. And I'm going to also drop some Black businesses for you guys to support, whether you stay in the Baton Rouge area, whether you stay in the Houston area. I have some businesses that you guys can go and support. But with that being said, I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow for another post that I'm going to write on my blog. But with that being said, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in, and peace out.